It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Joey Sly's going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Go ahead.
Here's A-Chain running right. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They kick the running back in motion. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
All right, come on. Ready.
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Go ahead.
Running back sent in motion. On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1.
Ready.
Here's Tua again. And the defender comes away with it. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. That's taken in by Bell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. May on 1st and 10. He fires one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completes this one to Hill. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Blitz coming, Tua. Trying for the deep ball. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Running for the marker on 2nd. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Here's May. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense. May trying again here on 2nd.
he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Patriots punt team coming out to the former sixth-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. No return on that punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
44. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. This one's taken in by Hill. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Christian Barmore with the play.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go ahead.
First down, here's Tua. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Get set.
Trying again following the sack. Hits him on the out route. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And the Pats will take over. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Track 60.
Made a throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's a give up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. On play action, here's May. Looking for a target.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurried throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Throw on third down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Patriots driving. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. May looking to throw. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Kickoff taken at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Hey, get set.
Now they send their back in motion right.
Ready, set.
Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. They go play action with Tagovailoa. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Offense to the line for second down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I can think of an older football video game title where 30 yards to go was the default and easily attainable by an offense. Well, this is not that title. And this is borderline impossible. In fact, I can hear a coordinator saying,
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Scooped up by the Patriots. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Going ground on first and goal. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. They'll hand it to him again. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he goes down. So a questionable call not to kick it. And they're not going to add any points here before the half. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by Chop Robinson. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 19
From the 27. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Made out a throw on 3rd. Bell on the catch. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's out in the clear. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a New England 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working inside the red zone. That's taken in by Bell. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Second and 3 now.
60 Eagle. Let's go.
Hand off to the back. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Tagovailoa on 1st down. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, shot.
Motioning the tight end now. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jabril Peppers with the pick. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They're set up at the 35 now. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 37. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's the lone back on the handoff. We'll have him gain about a handful there. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 38. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hey, 21, TA.
Tagovailoa trying again here on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jabril Peppers with the pick. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to... Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Come on, set.
May now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Let's go now.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up...